initiating half guard and what your options are. So right when you're guarding. As always a rule, you want to open your guard on your terms, right? Some guys have just a complete half guard game and this is what they go to. They'll even pull half guard from standing. But Bernardo Faria from BJJ Fanatics, his whole thing was you just pull half guard right away. Because if you're down underneath the top person's core and you're tangling them up, you have half guard, you have deep half, and you have a lot of different options if you're playing it right. One thing you don't want to be is you don't want to be flat unless you're playing deep half, but we're not going to go into deep half. What I'm going to talk about is just setting up half guard where I initiate opening my guard, because I know that what he wants to do is he wants to open my guard here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get kind of a boss grip here, okay, which enables me, or this is an anchor grip right here, okay, kind of like a boss grip. Anchor just means I can anchor it here and I can also push, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, I'm going to push him away, get him kind of like in a shitty sweep, scissor sweep. As he'll push down the knee here, I get him in a half guard and then sit up on my elbow and bump. I keep driving the pressure, my elbow, because he doesn't want to let me drive him back. Because sometimes you can just drive him back that way, but he's going to drive back into you. And then what you want to do is your right hand wants to push that stability knee right there as your left hand is around his hip. And I'm going to push it right here as I get even deeper on him. And I want to control the hip. The whole purpose of this underhook is not this. This does nothing. You need to break their posture. So I'm overreaching him and I'm so underneath him that my left shoulder is pushing his rib and I keep pushing him forward so that it should be technically difficult for him to take his hands off the mat to posture. Okay, so his hands are consumed. The only thing he can do for stability is bring that knee forward, okay, which enables me to keep pushing it back as my knee stretches legs out. So I'm kind of like flattening him, but the whole time what you don't see is there's pressure driving forward. I'll do from another angle. My left leg switches so that my left one goes over his right leg. And what I'm gonna do is, as I keep pressuring forward, I'm gonna bring my right leg out from underneath and I'm gonna keep driving, corkscrew, as I keep driving him and maybe get it back now. That is your primary go-to, because you have to have a combination. So as we go here, 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 and you go here. You see how I got out of his way? My right leg is hooking here, while this leg is driving him this way here, and this arm goes all the way around, okay? I don't want to grab the belt unless I can keep pulling him forward, because the belt will turn, and you will lose your underhook. This underhook is key. If I can't grab the pants, as my right hand pushes and my knees stretch him out, as I want to crawl underneath him here. As I keep stretching him out, stretching him out, stretch him out. See how the right foot is hooking still? In order for me to get up, I need to bring the right leg back. If your right leg is under, there's no way I'm going to get up. What I need to do, I need to switch my feet. Here. And I want to go below his knee. So I can take this foot and hook right here. So now as I'm driving forward, I can get my right knee out, right elbow out, and keep the pressure driving, 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 and driving. The whole time, you have to keep their weight driving forward. It's absolutely vital. This is essential because when you have good connectivity with your shoulder and with that underhook, you feel their weight shifting, okay? Because what happens also, as I'm here, and if I'm driving that knee back, and his knee keeps driving forward, okay? I keep driving him back, I keep getting small, forward, 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 forward. He keeps driving that knee up. Oftentimes what will happen is, for more stability, as I push it out, they'll pick that foot up, okay? And then this happens. So now I keep pushing him. The second I feel that nudge back, okay? If you notice, like I roll my shoulder, he rolled it back. So I push, he rolls back. You get him into the face. Does that make sense? But in order to get this, you have to sell the first one, okay? So what you're gonna do is, on the first one, you can just start in half guard. Half guard also consists of knee shield right here. Arch your way, sit up, and reach around elbow. Because if he wants to drive forward on me, my elbow's here. So it's hard for him to roll me flat. So what I wanna do is I wanna reach here and push him forward as I climb underneath him. More. If he does this, and you get the plow. But we're gonna do the first one. So that you just understand the mechanics. Underhook, and I scoot out of the way because I want to push him forward. As I fall back and I push this knee out here, I scoot underneath. I can even hang on his hip with that right hand, clinch, and I can drive him forward here. From here, I switch my feet. Left one over, right one under, and I hook right at about his calf shin. And as I torque this out, it makes that knee light. And then I'm gonna pull my right elbow out as I'm driving forward, and I'm gonna corkscrew. As I get here. It's gonna be your first half guard. So 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Do you push the knee or are you just framing the knee? Like,
No, pushing. Framing would be not pushing.
okay. You should have kept that smart.
No, it's okay.